Visitation of Holy Mary. Tradition with a heart for love. Saints Francis de Sales and Jane de Chantal started the Order of the Visitation of Holy Mary almost 400 years ago during a post-Reformation time of crisis and change, similar to today's. Out of a life spent in dialogue over controversies surrounding his religious, political environment, Francis fashioned a way for the sisters based on the strength of gentleness. Francis was also concerned with the laity. Out of his experience as spiritual director and his belief that everyone is called to holiness, he wrote the introduction to the devout life. Over 300 years later, the Second Vatican Council championed this awareness in its writings concerning the universal call to holiness. Jane de Chantal, foundress of the Sisters of the Visitation, was a widow and mother who knew a wide range of love. A woman of courage and strength, she founded 80 monastic communities before her death. We hear in her words the concept of mutuality, quote, "We must relate with others as given to us as helpers in doing God's work, for in truth, they are our partners. What could we do by ourselves?" Unquote. The order is named after the event of Mary's visit to Elizabeth, Luke 1:39-56. For the sisters, the story amplifies the call to be life-bearing for others, respecting and receiving Jesus who lives in each person. This has echoed down the ages in their motto, Live Jesus, which brings fully alive love of neighbor and love of God. In living out their motto, the sisters are involved in various forms of dialogue, spiritual direction, and retreats with the laity and with persons from other faiths and churches. They share their tradition with all who seek the wisdom and liberty of spirit born of prayer, community, and presence. This is why the sisters have moved toward including lay membership in creative ways. The sisters have always embraced education as part of their charism, teaching the basics for humanness and holiness.